On the move!
Okay, this is it. This is the run. You know, we're gonna start without. I don't want the game to get deleted.
Accessing the feed now.
Wait a minute, what am I using to stream actually?
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord.
Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
Position masked.
And I don't get it. What's with the volume? Every time something is weird is going on. I think this should be alright. Oh no! Well, the camera mod works, but it's a bit off, but it's okay. Actually, it's kind of nice. It gives a weird, different look actually at the game. Oh, you know what I haven't done yet is the slow-mo command.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered
Shit.
during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
Oh, you can do slow-mo 8. Holy crap. I think there is a different trick. Instead of exiting the game now and relaunching it, it's gonna take a while. You can bind it to a numpad for the console. Let me quickly do that. From all the things, that's the only thing I forgot. Okay. Let's go to our... How did I say? RIP. Let's see, I said... Numpad 3. Is that how you do it? Let's see. Yep, there we go. Numpad 3 is 1.4. Is it 1 point? No, it's 2.1. A little bit faster.
Moving quickly.
On it. Rolling. Moving to position. Moving to Overwatch.
Okay, the camera angles are a bit off. Let's fix it real quick. There we go.
Roger. I've got my eyes on Overwatch.
No trespassers.
Shut up. Listen. On the move.
Ah, something happened. Oh shit. Yeah, we are busted.
Got it. Moving. On the move.
Oh no. Just activated another fucking pod. Keep getting XCOM scamper.
Moving to position. Got it covered.
Advancing quickly.
Got it covered.
Oh, hell no.
I can't move. I'm under fire.
Now we're fucked.
Here.
That was a bad activation, man.
Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
Affirmative.
Again? What did I do?
Although they bear some
Oh, okay.
resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
Good to go. Running.
Advancing quickly.
Location confirmed. Possible hostile contact. Got it. Moving.
I advance.
Okay. Okay. Oh, watch out. I've got my eyes on.
Oh, there's a good ambient soundtrack in the background.
I go as ordered.
Where was those civilians? Here they are.
As you command.
I think what we're going to do is maybe climb through these buildings. I don't know, we can jump down here, maybe climb up again. Should be able, I think.
Double time.
Maybe we'll get a better position to overlook the enemy.
Got it covered. Shh. I think I heard something.
I will move.
Heading there now. Moving out. Orders confirmed. On the move. Got it covered. Covering now.
Solar box. I go quickly.
10-4. Roger that. Roger that. We got something over here. On it. Moving out.
I must run.
No need to ask twice. What was that? Orders confirmed. On the move.
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
Moving to designated position. Already there.
I will go.
Scanning.
Watch order confirmed.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
I'll wait their approach.
Eyes on the track.
Unfortunately, I want one of them to break line of sight, but I think both of them will probably, or maybe even not. Can't even see one of them. Suddenly we see that guy as well. Okay, we don't see it.
The choice is made.
Why can't I see that bastard?
I can handle that. You know that was good. I'm on
Will
it.
not waver.
We're pushing them back.
Armor still holds.
How many is that now? I'm under fire.
And these guys are here. What the fuck? And they're gonna get a move and my guy's exposed? No, they didn't get a move. But my guy's exposed. That means... Oh no, the weapon tweak got reset because I reinstalled the game. Well, I can do it mid-game. But as you can see, instantly he destroyed my cover in comparison when they couldn't. Previously when I had the tweak set up, but it's okay, fuck it.
I'm going.
A break line of sight. Set an Overwatch trap and hope for the best, because
Covering now.
this is not good for us. Oh, he can see me.
They're all over me. Enemy is still up.
One window was apparently not real, the other one was destroyed though. Interesting, nobody from these guys can see them.
Good to go. Roger. Holding. Reloaded. Good to go.
I must reload.
On Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch. I can't move.
Is she still hunkered? No, that's the thing about destroying cover. It also,
You got?
actually didn't. I thought it cancels your hunker. I was wrong. Let's see, we could jump down here, toss a nade.
On your order. Bombs away.
And I can't see the guy. Man, this fucking game sometimes, what a... This scene sucks.
Got it covered. On the move. Hostile target down.
And from all the soldiers,
Created to serve
he takes control over the damn skirmisher. I can't move. I gotta say, the AI actually plays very smart. He nails you down with the overwatches.
Tired of waiting around.
I need a nade and a flank. Where's the damn the officers overwatching as well? Wow, I could lose actually both soldiers. This is crazy.
I'm on it. They got me.
And she's dead. Jesus. God damn it. What was the tweak that I wanted to do? I got 2 soldiers with 3 HP. They cannot even survive this. Forgot the slow-mo, which I did, which is alright, but I'm gonna quickly change a few things. Okay, that was fast, actually. Or faster. Or at least the sound. Let's go! Yeah, just I had to put the slow-mo command to Alt X instead of something else. What I don't like about the non-Iron Man is that you can restart, and always restarts in the same map. It doesn't actually regenerate the map. It's kind of this weird long hang up. I don't know what happened. Like this is a fresh install. I think one of the mods is causing this actually. This long delay until it loads properly. Anyways, let's go. Actually, I kinda got tired of the skirmishers. Why don't we start with the Templar instead and see how that goes?
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe.
We're heading into the city center to strike a big target. Something that will shake up the tranquil little utopia Advent has been building all these years. Secure the designated coordinates and neutralize all hostile contacts. Firebrand will be in the area for your extraction. Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position. We're in concealment.
I don't think the Alt X command worked. That sucks. Oh well.
On the move.
Copy that.
I can make it. Roger that. Okay.
Till 4.
A good decision.
Copy that.
And the game crashed? What the fuck? I'm giving up on this game, seriously. I don't know. I didn't. What the fuck? Why? Why do you crash? Why do you crash, game? Jesus, like, I didn't do anything. Fresh install. And what's weird is I can't even run it in borderless window anymore. Did I do something? Did the mod do something? I actually have no clue what's going on. This is super weird. Super, super weird. Okay, I'm gonna try again. If it crashes again, I have no fucking clue. I completely deleted the game and reinstalled it. So I really don't know. Could be one of the latest mods or something previously that is conflict. If it crashes, we'll find something else. Hey, Hidden. You change your name? To a small G, or it's just always been that way? What's up? My fucking game crashes. I don't know why. I think it might be OBS game capture actually. Which is a weird thing to say, but I don't know, it seems like it is. Or maybe it's one of those hardware physics combinations, enable, disable, that might be crashing. I didn't change anything though, I just left it the way it installed. And it takes forever to load. It's insane. It's even longer than it was before. I don't get it. I think it's not even loading right now. Yeah, the game is just sits on 0 CPU, 0 disk, 0 GPU. What the hell is going on? You know what? I'm going to try and it's definitely one of the options with the CPU or the hardware filtering, because that's the only thing I changed, and the game crashes. Definitely affects my game. What's weird, it did not affect in the past. But let's see.
Accessing the feed now. We're in. But I don't know for how long. You seeing this?
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation.
The aliens need to know that we're serious. That we're ready to infiltrate the city centers and strike at their heart. To that effect, we're moving in to take out a high-profile target that will get plenty of people's attention, especially Advent. Move to lock down the area and eliminate any security forces nearby. Menace 1-5, we have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
Position camouflée.
Okay, sorry. I was talking on the phone. Well, it seems like it's not crashing anymore. I have no idea why. This is the run. Did we do, we did, Iron Man.
Bien compris.
It's really weird. I can't seem to be able to set up slow-mo. Well, it does. Oh, probably because I changed it through the console. It doesn't matter.
Ok, je bouge.
Je bouge.
Enseguida.
Je bouge. Je bouge. So, now I'm kind of curious. I need to look it up. What does it mean? Je bouge on the way? Keybind never worked for you, so you can do this. Gonna quickly help you. I actually have. You have to type it in console. You can bind it through the console. By the way, just so you know, you can do it like this. I'm gonna quickly show you. Tell me if you did like that. Yeah, for some reason the keybind usually works for me. Didn't work for me now. You have to activate the console. There we go. You can do. You can basically bind any key. So you do a console. You type this. In numpad 3, for example, I have it closer to the mouse. You can do anything. So that's what you type basically. You do set bind. You can do I don't know. Let's see if I can do X5. I think. Let's see. Set bind X slow-mo. I know. Yeah, it does work, you see? You don't need the line, you can bind it from here. You can do like X slow-mo 2.1. X is waypoints, but I used to Alt X, it used to work, no problems. But once you set bind, it cancels the other bind, as you can see, it doesn't matter. It's all good. But yeah, set bind, a key, slow-mo. We got something.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids
Sure, man, no problem.
during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
A long approach.
J'avance. J'y vais tout de suite. En vigilance, en observation. Estoy vigilando.
Wait a minute, I went with the skirmisher? Such a bullshitter. I said I'm not gonna go with him. Oh well.
Justice comes for all.
Yo, of course. I like how there's another pack right in the back. Gonna set up an Overwatch trap. It's probably gonna call for his friends still. Nope, those guys are still out, but they're getting closer. Problem is I can't see him with this guy. If I get closer, I'm gonna trigger that other pack. Let's give him some time. He's gonna raise a zombie probably, but he's on cooldown for the mind control, so we're gonna overwatch this pack and hope for the best. Oh, that's what I forgot. I forgot to tweak the weapons Oh, I'll have to manually tweak all the weapons again. Wow. Tweak the weapons so they will not destroy cover as easily as they do. Come on, still panicked? Get your shit together. $42. It's pretty far with the Overwatch, but oh man. Everyone sees the officer. We're gonna try and do this move.
Ok, je vous fais confiance. Une petite surprise.
I'm gonna change later today, tomorrow. We're gonna fix the weapons from destroying the cover. I know how to do it now. We're gonna gradually raise it up. I don't remember the numbers I did last time. We're just gonna half most of the shit. So, you know, once we get to like beam and plasma and shit, cover will be destructible by small arms fire. But till then, I don't want it. And the problem still exists because cover is destroyed easily. Let's go for 2 shots on this guy.
I have failed. I am almost out of ammunition. My ammo is depleted.
Il s'acharne sur moi.
Nice, 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 nice. We're doing good. We're good. No worries.
Pareil. Explosion!
Explosion!
En marcha.
I also noticed that stop wasting my time once I removed it. You no longer see the windows break after you shoot or jump in unless your game is stuttering. What happens is that it actually pauses for it to calculate everything. So all those mods are nice, but they cause a big fucking rip in the code, I guess. That's how it looks like, at least. This cover? This is not cover. This is, though. I might get an extra chance to hit him.
Changing position.
Gonna go for it.
Y a quoi par là? Menace 1-5, you're near the target position. Le tir a pas fait mon...
Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it. 91! First mission! Miss. At least you didn't crit.
Évacuation! Demandons évacuation d'urgence! Tout de suite, allez! Tout de suite!
It's sweet to LA.
Allez, on se remue! Ça en fait combien, là?
You know, game kinda still runs like shit. I wonder why that is. Oh well, who cares?
I will watch.
I want that loot. Need to get closer.
Espero que valga la pena. Poniéndome en guardia.
Not a bad start. I mean, could have been worse.
Chargé et paré. Tout de suite.
¡Corriendo!
J'y cours. J'ai l'impression d'être un toast.
Toast. Understood toast. I guess
Loading.
it's getting hot for him.
En avant le massacre. Viens par là. Vigilance.
Todo cubierto.
Maybe he's just hungry.
Far now.
But I would say baguette, baguette.
Près de la fournaise. Faut pas que ça traîne. Ok, j'y vais.
Vale, iré.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you that I definitely made a tweak to not lose FPS over this. What I think it is something to do with the quality of the effects, and there is resolution for the effects. Gonna try it another time.
Affirmative, viens par là.
Now that I messed around with all kinds of tweaks, I think I have kind of a general understanding what you could do just to make it better without fucking up the game. That is.
Je fonce. C'est parti.
So things to do is to fix the weapon environmental destruction like we did last time. I'm gonna do it tomorrow, and some other small tweaks, and that's it. Let's hope that this run is the run. No more restarts. I'm fucking tired of that. I gotta say, I kind of feel I do feel regret because I had a pretty good run that I was really enjoying. We had good shit, man. We had 2 runs with good shit. Specifically the run that had an order that tells me if I hit a lost, he gets killed. That sounded like fun. You don't need to calculate and all that shit. You just shoot and he dies. All those missions would have been so good to do with that order. Let's wait.
Vigilance. Je reste en
En
observation.
guardia.
Non-evade detection.
Hein?
I don't want to move forward into low cover. Let's see where the edge of the map. There they are. I fucking knew it.
Ajustando tiro.
That haircut.
J'ajuste ma visée. Tirez dans le vide.
Nobody hits shit. Use the polar nades. No, we got one nade. Can you pull 48? That's not a good pull. Grapple for the win.
No one escaped.
Another 91.
Espero que valga la pena.
You know what? Let's go try and isolate this trooper by killing the drone.
J'en ai marre de poireauter.
Even though we might have killed him as well.
Ça rebondit sur son armure.
Sur l'armure. Sur l'armure.
Bon bah, si c'est comme ça... Scan en cours.
I must improve. Soon to be out of ammunition.
¡Vigilad los lados!
Voilà.
Gonna overwatch me. Fucking bitch. Who could pull a shot? Thing is, we might miss all of it. I will pull a shot.
Attention, j'arrive. Je me fais tirer dessus.
And bring our bro here. Yeah, look how drastically performance was reduced. I guess it's something to do with the destruction.
J'aime pas ça du tout. J'aurais besoin de munitions par ici.
Vale, iré. La próxima vez le doy. Ya me queda
Wow,
poca
I just missed 2 flanks for 78s, and I literally got nothing else to do. Let's go, maybe 43. There we go.
Area is secure.
My fucking hero.
Any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear. Menace 1-5, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double. Menace 1-5, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double. Menace 1-5, rendezvous at the extraction point. Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges.
Advent officials announced an increase to this month's recruitment quotas. Citizens are encouraged to voluntarily visit their nearest recruitment center. Remember, only together can we build a better tomorrow.
The Elder's anger at our victory today will fill my warriors with pride.
Maria Ponziano. Sure, why not? I like this picture.
I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll
That's
begin-
weird. Why are the bonds in different color?
Guerrilla Tactics School construction initiated.
You know them as my kind were once the puppets of Advent, slaves to the Elder's twisted vision. Now, slowly we are freed, and all who see their bonds broken are driven to fight the Elders with a rage that cannot be stopped. By our own hands, we will destroy all that the Elders value.
This will prove to be an important step forward.
Rapid excavation right at the beginning. Fuck yes.
The
Give me
sun
this
is
shit.
eager to begin, Commander.
Give me an engineer. Well, Rookies is good as well. An engineer, neutralized field commander, and a Zealost. If we have Zealost, we need some marksmen with us. Super Saiyan haircut.
Setting course for Sector 9, Western United States.
Commander, you should be aware. We're detecting lost activity in this area. Our forces will need to be especially vigilant.
Oh, we're supposed to neutralize and there's a bunch of loss? Okie doke. I'll be right back while it loads. Let's just launch it.
Sky Ranger
In position for deployment.
We just got a tip from a resistance contact in the field. A high-ranking Advent officer was spotted moving through the area with limited escorts. This could be a chance for us to disrupt their current operations and throw off their command structure. Your orders are to eliminate that officer with extreme prejudice. Menace 1-5, we're tracking the Advent General and his escorts, but we don't have an exact fix on their location. Sweep the area and eliminate the target along with any other hostiles that stand in your way.
As I expected, Commander, there are significant readings indicative of the Lost moving throughout the combat zone. Be careful out there.
Tygan is so worried for us, man. He's such a sweetheart. Okay, or who was that? Was it Bradford? I wasn't paying attention. I think it was Tygan. Anyways, what's the plan? Locate the Advent Field Commander and kill the Advent Field Commander and neutralize all enemy targets. Okay, okay. Sure. Should we keep higher ground? Nah.
Je suis en route.
Ubicación confirmada.
Okay, this is the type of car that had a bug where like 2 tiles in the middle would be red, as if you're flanked. And then there was a similar truck that had the front wheel. Actually, it might have been the same truck that would show you full cover, and then it would turn into exposed target when on enemy turn. I suspect it has something to do with the map mods, or maybe the PCP parcels or some shit. So I deactivated all of that shit. We no longer have custom weird maps and assets and all that, so that should be alright, I hope. But in XCOM 2 and Long War 2, and I'm pretty sure they didn't fix it in War of the Chosen. Hey Clexy, how you doing? And I'm pretty sure they didn't fix the tiles. There's still a bit some glitches. It happen once in a while. Yeah, I kind of want to do the weapons. You know what? Let me do something real quick. I'm gonna check if the weapons are not edited. Kind of could, but then I don't know. I just want to do the weapons now because I know we will have soldiers dying because of that bullshit gunfire. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it off stream. I apologize. It bothers me in the back of my mind. The files were deleted when I reinstalled the game, so I need to redo the guns fire tweak. I'm good, thank you. Thank you for asking. No, it's actually a bug. So, in XCOM 2, the vanilla game, when it was launched, there was this weird bug when you stand behind full cover, especially when it's next to a door. There's a glitch with the door. Sometimes what happens is that you open the door and there's a bunch of gunfire comes through and some of the projectiles hits the door. When you close the door, you can't see the enemy, but the enemy can target you. So if you suddenly decided that you want to stand here in front of the door, you will be exposed. Then I had bugs where there's the first tile and the last tile of the cover is full cover and the middle loses its cover. So I was standing behind a full cover building, like a solid wall, and then a muton shot me through a door into the middle. Then I had a bug where I was standing next to this wheel, it showed full cover, and then on a mutant turn, when he moved, maybe it's something to do with the mutants, actually, now that I tell about it, I noticed that it happens with mutants. So he moved and my shield became yellow and he shot me in exposed position. Then sometimes one of these cars would have like blue, and 2 reds. And if you go there, they will fucking shoot you. Exposed. So it's not visual. And it was in XCOM 2 and it was in Long War 2. And now that I'm playing War of the Chosen, I noticed that again. I have some suspects that it's a PCP parcel or other map mod that was made in a very ugly way. I don't know actually how those are made, but I suspect some of them might be bugged. So we removed everything. Right now the mods that I'm using is kind of more of a technical quality of life, a little bit adjustments, a lot of adjustments, but still just for fun. Everything else is vanilla.
5 sur 5.
Yeah, they shoot you when they aren't even supposed to see you. I had a highlight, I deleted all the highlights. I'm gonna build a new library of highlights and all that shit.
Recibido. Estoy vigilando.
Je me mets à couvert.
But yeah, there was a highlight about that solid wall I was talking about, the muton. I remember he tossed a grenade at me when he wasn't supposed to see me. Okay, we're looking for the field commander. I don't need this guy. Let's see, we're almost at the edge. So I would guess these guys are gonna keep moving to the left. We need to get a visual on the field commander. You know what? Let's give them time to pass, and I might jump into this building on the left.
Esperando.
So basically I've deleted everything like and reinstalled the game completely. This is a fresh install with all the mods. The only tweak that I want to apply is the weapons tweak. It's very noticeable, and apparently what I did worked. Small arms fire no longer, at least the low tech does not destroy cars or cover. Not until you get to like, I don't know, June, July. That the aliens get new weapons. You can see by the damage they deal, and then they start, like, the cover starts. There you go. You see, like, what is this? And the thing is, it seems like it makes sense, you know. In reality, this would make sense, because if you look at the angle, like if you stand here and I stand here somewhere, it makes sense that I can see you not leaning towards the wall. But the whole cover system is about wall leaning, and this would actually be a flank shot. And this is really interesting. I remember I played XCOM EU, EW, and I always thought that the second, third tile is going to be flanked by one tile to the side. That if I'm standing here and you're standing on the second tile, I can fucking see you flanked. But it's not the case. It was always black and white. You had to step to the side to be able. So if you cannot step to the side, you cannot flank. And that is a rule that was in EU, EW all the time. This game breaks that rule, because in EU or EW, let's say that you're standing here. Let's say you're standing here. This is a tree, okay? This is a fucking rock. This is a tree. And this is a ledge. You can jump down. So if there is a guy that is standing on your left, you couldn't see him because mechanically you couldn't step to the side and shoot him. So you can't see him, and that was a very, very important part in EU, EW, because when you position your rocketeer, you need to know that the fucking guy can fire a rocket. The rocket meant everything. Life and death situation. Rockets are fucking Jesus and God all together. And in this game, I noticed that sometimes when you stand here and this is a rock and this is a ledge and somebody's standing below, you can flank him. Another time, you can't. Sometimes, when you stand behind this car and there's a rock to the left and there's a guy here, you can flank him, and sometimes it's not a flank. And I think that's what causes this specific problem. There's some kind of an issue with the leaning to the sides, the side step, the whole fucking line of sight thing. They didn't have this issue in the previous game because it did not exist as a feature. You could not flank if you can't step to the side. Here you can flank when you step to the side, but it's just fucked. Anyways, enough with my
Moving far.
jabber. I think I just got discovered.
Wait. Are those humans?
It appears the alien devices dropped during the
That's actually an interesting thing. It could be. That's actually an interesting idea. Yeah, that could be. The cover might be in the wrong direction. Could be, man.
Commander, they are certainly dangerous.
That is actually... It could be very true, and I'll tell you why, because I have a similar story for that one as well. Sometimes, if you had full cover and low cover, your guy would lean on the low cover, and the enemy that fires from the side of the full cover will calculate his shot as if he's shooting through the low cover. That happened a lot in EW as well. Not in this one, but it was a very prominent glitch in the previous installment of Fear XCOM. Anyways, let's find that field commander. So yeah, it could be.
Me muevo.
Je maintiens ma position.
Conservo la posición.
It could be that he leans towards the low cover instead of full cover, and then he's flanked from that tile to the side.
A long approach.
I think just something happened. Oh, okay.
On y va.
Allá voy. Voy a ello.
Je défends.
Aquí me quedo.
So yeah, usually I engage,
Ok, je bouge.
but here we're looking for the general, so I can't really engage. Yeah, it does tell you, but when I had that cover behind the wheel, it didn't tell me. It showed me full cover. I went full cover. Muton moved, and then I was exposed. There's a bunch of other glitches, like there is a fix, a mod that fixes smoke
Je me dirige vers
sometimes, and that actually was I don't know if you can call it a bug. To me, it seems like some kind of an inaccuracy, you know, and from the developer. I mean, yes, you could call it a bug. I don't know. Anyways, misrepresentation of your smoke. Apparently, it was a thing. It was a thing in the previous installment, and it is a thing in this game. And there's a mod that fixes it. No longer you will throw a grenade that shows you that you're gonna be covered, and you're not covered.
Eso haré. Recibido.
There's a lot of small bugs in this. To be honest, it's pretty impressive how they built it. Yeah, EW grenades. But the thing is, I think I never played vanilla, but from what I understood,
Ça roule.
drop-off damage from the epicenter was definitely made by Long War. But I also understood that the random damage generation on the grenade was also made by Long War. So, I don't know, you tell me, have you played vanilla Enemy Within? Because Long War grenades, you could not trust them. Sometimes it will roll maximum damage on the edge, sometimes it will roll 0, or sometimes it will roll 1.
De acuerdo.
Or some shit like that.
De acuerdo.
Advancing quickly.
Je me retranche.
Me cubro. Voy a la ubicación designada.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then we are in the same boat. Yeah, there you couldn't trust them. It was all about calculating the sure kill, and sometimes you gotta use some of your consumables just to guarantee that you're not gonna get fucking burned to hell on the next turn. Yeah, you couldn't trust them. Otherwise, it was so great to use explosives against massive amount of enemies.
Es hora de correr. Todo
Yeah, I mean, I played like 30 minutes of vanilla and then just remember Surrealistic told me about Long War. It was enemy unknown back then. Lots of bugs. I think it was, I remember, I don't know how, I think first game I tried to stream was Guild Wars 2, and then somehow I got to XCOM. And I saw a mod that was called War Space or Space War, something weird. And from what I understood, it merged into there's the general. Just saw him in the back. They merged into Long War, and it started then. And in the beginning, I thought it was a vanilla thing where you have random damage on the grenades. But later on, people told me that it was a Long War thing. And then in like beta 6 or something, they introduced the drop-off damage from the center of the explosion. And that is when shit really went down, because your rockets would deal 0 damage. Oh man. I remember it so vividly. I think I got discovered. Oh no. Yeah, those were the days.
Target identity confirmed.
There was drop-off enchants, so like the further away, the lower damage. So like let's say on the edge you add a chance of 0 to 1. I'm just throwing it out. You know, 75% into the circle, you would have I don't know. Wow, the brute is about to fuck. Okay. Like 75% from the center, you would have like, I don't know, 1 to 3 or something. Yeah, something like that. I think that's what it was. But it was borked. It didn't work properly. What's interesting, he hasn't discovered us yet. We're gonna let that brute to have some fun with the general. Let's see what happens. Just don't tell me he's gonna flank me. What I really didn't like is that if he did not see me now but saw me later, he would drop the general and attack me. That's kind of eh. Oh shit. Oh no. Thing is, it's like, should I move there? I'm gonna activate somebody, and if I don't move and I activate somebody on next turn, they might shoot me. Yeah, he did not know we were here. He just ran in to the whole cluster. Gotta nail him though. I don't know if I can take out the brute. I might actually feed him the skill if I can. Come on, man. There we go.
Menace 1-5, kill confirmed. That's how it's done. We need to clear the air.
No, I've seen people actually.
We can't allow them to recover the general's body.
I think what actually matters is who he was activated on. He was activated on the Lost. I just recently I commented on a post on Steam. Somebody said that he had a Reaper and he was safe scumming, and Let's see, can we blow him downwards? Would he fall? If I roll 3, he might take damage of 4. He's like 2 stories up. I will never shoot him for 7. I mean, I might. I think it's a higher chance. Fuck it, let's go for it. Gonna take a shot from this guy. 3 to 4. Almost. Anyways, somebody mentioned that in his game he has the Reaper basically invisible, and there was a priest that went into his position and exposed him, and then he said that he reloaded and he reloaded again and again and again and again, and what happens is that that fucking priest kept moving towards his Reaper no matter what. It seemed like that the priest was locked on the Reaper's position, even though the Reaper was not exposed. So my theory is that when you are the one that aggro them, I think they know where you are. When it's not you, maybe they don't, but then again, he could have ran in any direction. He could have ran up here, he could have ran like this. He chose to run here. I mean, yeah, not the most optimal option, because he did expose me, but at the same time left himself flanked. Well, General is dead, we need to clear the map.
¿Has visto ese? Munición en las últimas.
Wow. Yeah, fucking spawned them in my face. Yeah, the patrols. The thing is about the patrols, I'm using a mod that increases the range of the patrols, but it still happens. It's very obvious. I had a map where the patrol was they were patrolling, and I sat in a bus station and they just stopped next to me. Like, they were walking back and forth for numerous turns, and as soon as I got to that bus station, they fucking stopped. But from messing around with the INIs, I discovered that actually weapons have sound effect, as in sound radius. So I think there's some kind of an algorithm that tells the AI to come closer to a position. That is definitely what the yellow gameplay uses. It's called the yellow gameplay and yellow alert mod, where pods alert each other and they respond to sound, shit like that. That's what I'm using. If you check the yellow gameplay, it tells you that, like, it shows you how patrols used to be. It's like this line, and then the yellow gameplay turns them into this big ass patrol. But then it also incorporates this ability of them calling for each other for help. And then when the next pack, if you fought a pack and the next pack is alerted, they could get like an itchy trigger tentacle type of move when they get one action point. They could shoot you, they could overwatch, they could cast something. So it kind of balances out the sparse patrols by giving them a movement point on their turn, instead of, you know, activating on you and then waiting for you to hammer them before they get a turn. Man, I could have sworn my game runs better. The tweaks definitely worked, and now that I reverted everything, it definitely runs worse. I just need to find the right ones and stick with them.
Empieza la fiesta.
I did too many things that borked the game completely.
Reconoce que ha sido bueno.
Ammunition is low.
Okay, we're gonna kill these guys, and there's at least 2 packs of Advent.
Have ammunition.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes you would see a pack run towards me, they get activated, and 2 of them or 3 of them or the whole squad gets an action point.
Vous en voulez encore? Je suis trop fort pour toi. Quelqu'un tient les comptes? Ça en fait combien là? Il va falloir que je recharge.
Nice, my man.
J'ai plus rien à tirer. Barré.
Fucking killing it with the rollers.
Vous en voulez encore?
But I have something else. Yeah, XCOM Scamper. If you dash, you get an action point to move, but at 50% of your mobility. So dashing is not as lethal, still lethal, but gives you a chance to retreat. If you made a mistake in that, like if you were playing dangerously, you know? Kind of promotes dangerous play with dashes, that is. I really like it in long war rebalance. Fits well. Not so much here, it's a little bit glitchy. Sometimes it gives another squad mate an action point. So that kind of feels out of order, but most of the time it's alright.
I am almost out of ammunition.
Too many boomers, man. We're gonna be stuck here forever. I wish you could, like, throw a bucket of water on these assholes. Just kill them with that. Is still Overwatch? I don't see him. You see, why can't I see him? This is low cover. Look the other way, dick. Yeah, and it works so well in XCOM EUEW Long War 1 rebalance because he changed changed the way pods are activated. If a pod that you activated sees another pod, they activate that pod and that pod starts moving towards you. And then if you were dashing because it's a bomb disposal, there you get a free yellow move, like one action point, full though, I think, and you can retreat. It is so good because it promotes speed and danger play and puts you in these positions. It allows you to move forward and make mistakes instead of just sitting and waiting for one pack, you know? It's super good. I think it's brilliant. In comparison how it used to be. Like, this guy can't see them at all. Which I have no clue why.
En avant le massacre.
So yeah, somebody, I don't remember his name. I don't think I checked. Ported that mod to XCOM 2. It's a bit different, of course. A little bit broken, but still pretty good.
Avanzando.
En position.
Manteniendo posición.
Man, I'm getting... Oh no. Boomer dropped right next to her.
Uno menos, quedan miles.
I'm getting a horrible performance. These are like default files.
¡Me estoy asando! Por aquí hace demasiado calor.
I wonder if it's possible, and I keep saying it again and again and again, but I still wonder if it's possible to make the fire timed and not constant. Not because I don't like the FPS drop and all that, you know, beautiful blaze. It's just fucking annoying. Excuse me, that it's forever. I wish it was timed. Okay, let's take out the trash.
Quelqu'un tient les comptes? Je suis trop fort pour toi. Ça en fait combien là? J'aurais besoin de munitions par ici. Allez, concentre-toi.
Yeah, I'm sitting on that fire tile.
No ammunition. I have failed.
Parece factible.
Why was there such weird noise?
¿Y bien? ¿Qué te parece? ¿Has visto ese? La próxima vez le doy. Me quedo sin
Is
munición.
he not dead? He took no damage. Okay.
Lista para atacar.
Gonna evac her
Solicito evacuación inmediata.
because she's gonna get set on fire, and I don't have a med kit to clean it,
Espero que valga la pena.
to get it out. Gonna evac her. I don't know. I didn't test for parkour. To test for parkour, you need to get on a rooftop and block all the pipes. I'll be honest. Now that this is the default, I think you could hunker down. She had 3 HP though. I don't want to lose her. Look at this. I can tell you for sure that after my tweaks, I had steady 25-30 FPS in a way more complicated scene with the lost cosmetics, and this is the default file without any tweaks, like some small tweaks, but look at this. This is horrible. i7 with a 1060 6 gigs, 16 RAM, 16 FPS. I mean, come on, man. Even mods. I don't know if mods can do something bad as this. Yeah, so whatever I did, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna bring it back to 30 at least. It's really bad. At first I thought it was good, but no, it sucks.
No está mal. Vuelvo al combate.
I think what really hits, and that's just a theory, I'm gonna try it next. I think it's the resolution of the effects. There is effects resolution and there is non-filter effects. If you go into the engine INI, Control F, and you search for texture group, you'll see like a handful, like 15 texture group. 2 of them are buildings and effects. And I noticed that the lost maps are super heavy for performance. And I think it's because of all the transparency in the structures, and the other is because of the textures of the lost and all that shit. But this right now is really bad. There we go, we finally are done with the lost.
I await their approach.
Something, I don't know if it's the force CPU to go for some skin something, or is it the enable hardware filtering. Some of those options are causing a crash in my game, and I don't know why. I was flanked, and I'm still flanked. Are we playing Iron Man? We are, damn it. I was thinking about saving and trying to tweak and reload. I'll be honest, I'm super disappointed that I keep tweaking and not really playing the game, but playing at this frame rate is just not bearable. And the game is not even maxed out.
Attention, j'arrive. Je suis trop fort pour toi.
Repositioning.
Oh, I never noticed this shop has this platform above.
I bring justice. I have failed this. I stand ready.
And this is right now full screen, so it's not even borderless or some glitch, you know? Like you usually have a glitch with borderless or something else.
Me tienen aquí atrapada. Demasiado cerca del fuego.
Trying to feed this guy kills, but
Reinitializing.
there's no ammunition. I won't be able to shoot twice. Come on, Bradley, tell me the good news. No good news.
Lo que tú digas. Tengo la mercancía.
I'm curious if you go away. You see. Is it any better? Nah. Yeah, it's definitely the ionized. It's the destruction and all the GPU and the pulse size and all the memory location, all that shit matters.
Voy a ello.
Chargé et paré. Je me mets à couvert. Je commence à sentir le grillé.
I am reloading.
Scan en cours.
It is under
Ah,
my
ello
watch.
voy.
Je maintiens ma position.
Ah, nada.
I don't like NVIDIA experience. It chooses the weirdest fucking settings. I tried it on a few games, but I just don't like what they do. I prefer NVIDIA Inspector and manually tweaking stuff.
No armor penetration.
Le feu se propage.
Experience though has that cool if you go into the settings and you activate beta and trials, you can use freestyle, and some games are supported. It's like instead of using reshade, you can use it all kinds of effects, sharpness, coloring, blur effect. I remember I used it in Black Desert to blur out the horizon because the pop in textures in Black Desert is one of the fucking worst I ever seen. Okay, we're actually gonna trick them. Unless they overwatch. Should be alright.
Ajá, me muevo.
Bien sûr, je reste en position.
There's another pack outside. Wow. Come on, fuck him up. Let's go. Yeah, I think that distance actually affects on the how do you say it right? The calls and debris. See? Let's check these tiles. I haven't noticed any difference, but check this out, like one way to show that the game is fucked, I think, is to I could have just lowered everything. On lowest 30 FPS. Something on this scene is causing a problem. And it's not the overall graphics. There's one specific thing that causes this issue, you see? This is not normal. I'm no fucking game developer, but when I see a game that runs almost exactly the same way on the highest and the lowest, there's definitely a fucking problem. You know? You don't need to be a fucking rocket scientist. It's some... He's overwatching, son of a bitch. And it's specific to that scene as well. Wow. That fucking hurt. Fucking hurt my feelings.
No hay problema, jefe.
Wow, I can't destroy his... Wow. Okay.
Advancing quickly.
Okay, I think he can. Yeah, he can. Wow. Yeah, this is bad.
Lo que tú digas.
Je suis à couvert.
They are walking right into us. Walking right to us.
Attacking on sight.
Voy a ello. He recargado.
Je confirme la position.
I detect something.
Je bouge pas.
Advent comes.
Oh, it's different. Oh shit. Okay, we gotta leave
I will not fail you
if
again.
we can. I don't know.
I am under enemy attack.
Wait a minute. Is it the same sector? Didn't we hit him once? I thought it was a different sector. It actually looks like the same fucking sectoid. 48. Can we do this? Damn it.
Ranged explosive.
Puedo hacerlo.
If we can take the sectoid out, we can win.
Et on se remue.
The roll to hit him is the same fucking roll as to toss a nade and roll it too. It's too low. There we go.
Vous avez vu ça?
I am targeted.
Overwatch point blank. How about I close the fucking door, asshole? But I gotta reload.
Must reload now.
Some kind of weird sound bug keeps playing.
Je suis prêt à y aller. Grenade lancée!
Oh shit, we had two flechettes. I was about to say, how is it possible that an AG dealt 5 damage? My bad. My bad. It's actually a flechette. So, if I was Firaxis, I would have went one of the two ways. Either make fire on the limit, approximately between 5 to 30 turns. Each tile is different, or maybe both. Sometimes have a chance for it to spread. Now that would be fucking cool. And then it spreads and spreads and spreads, and like after 10 turns, if you have like a seriously long fight, the whole building collapses. Something similar to Xenonauts. Even though it has shitty engine, if you destroy like 70% of the lower floor of the building, it has this shitty animation, it just vanishes, and there's like a bunch of smoke and rubble on the sides. It was it would have been cool, but they just went for permanent fire and shit destruction for the buildings. Hey chicks, it was alright, thank you. I actually managed to help a few people to pass as well, and pass myself. I improvised some shit. The best CNC? I'm not the best. It's kind of weird. It was a government course, but you know, the attitude was really shitty. I mean, I'm no idiot, but I'm no nerd as well. So I studied as best as I could. I'm alright, man. I'm gonna be better though, because I'm counting on this profession to take me elsewhere. As in, I want to move abroad to a different country, and hopefully this will be my ticket. So I finished this course, I'm gonna start working, and then I'm gonna take an evening course for programming only. So, should be alright. But thank you for asking. How are you doing? I think we can still actually flank him. This fucking shop is awesome because of this platform. Yeah, I do want to move away from Israel. Why, do you want to come visit me?
We have confirmation. Mission accomplished.
Come on, give me a fucking haircut. No, I want a picture in my shop. Where's that shop? Why can't I pick a location? What is this? Somebody chose a hobo cart. Shitty locations, man. They're facing the wrong direction. Let's make it creative. It's
Tragedy struck today as another loyal Advent
it's a sense of that it will be better elsewhere, but it's not about that. I mean, where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Are you from Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, or like? It's like, I grew up here. I don't want anything to do with this conflict. I'm being targeted by the whole world, even though I'm not like that. And the whole world, most of the world, don't understand what's going on here. And I don't want to be part of that. To be tossed into that group. And categorized under a certain picture, like.
The aliens sure know how to turn a planet into a Halloween theme park.
And let's say, God forbid, I ever have kids. I definitely don't want my kids to be growing up here around fucking how many countries? 1, 2, 3, 4 enemy countries that want your fucking decimation. No, thank you, man. Why should I do something like that? No, I don't want that. And the whole mentality, I was born in Russia, and I guess it was passed down to me. I'm a different person. And I mean, Israel is a developed country, you could say that, I guess. But the mentality is very different. It's not like European mentality, it's still Asia mentality. I'm not saying, like, it could sound racist, but people are different in Europe, the United States, and Asia and Africa. People are different. And I make friends easily, but you gotta, like, friends aside, there's some shit that you gotta keep up with. I just don't like the way they live, that's it. War? If you're in war, I would say, and you're speaking Russian, I would say you're from Ukraine. Am I right? Yeah. That's unfortunate, man. I know how it feels. Yeah. Well, basically it's the same here. There is no solution. And it's really weird to me. I mean, I never delve into politics, but politics, people say they're complicated. Yeah, because it's really hard to find the real truth, because there's a truth to each person. Like, it's your own truth. That's kind of politics, you know, and you argue and you convince and all that shit. But what is the solution? And then you ask, like, people say Israel conquered them, they conquered us, we owe them, they owe us. But if you start looking back into the past, you would realize that every country that is built in the modern times used to be a different country. They conquered them. The United States was conquered because there was a native population. Like parts of France, parts of Germany, parts of Russia, taken from Ukraine, taken from Poland. All that shit was fucking cut into pieces and shared, and it's conquered lands. But none of that shit matters because Israel took the fucking country from the Palestinians. Whoop-de-fucking-do. There's like 6 million of us, 1 million of them, and that's the whole quarrel about this literal spit stain on the fucking, I was about to say geoscope, on the globe. Makes no sense, and I don't want to be part of it. Hey, what up, fucko? A-holes. My opinion that your papers are stronger than mine. They, at some point, they were actually the same. But yeah, since the conflict with Russia, yeah, your papers are like, I don't even know if I would have wiped my ass with your papers, you know? That's how bad it is for you, man. Anyways, what do we have? When an enemy attempts to shoot at you, you will preemptively take pistol shot at them. Kinda nice. What is this? Is this a marksman? Dedication. If you did not move. Let's go with this. Fire first. Usually I take with the lighting hands. Yeah, that's kind of the thing is, though, the hypocrisy about it, man. It's like fucking completely destabilized Libya, okay? Iraq on false evidence of mass destruction weapon. Well, I was about to say Syria, but Syria not really. I think Russia is at fault. Syria should have fucking killed Assad and just get rid of him. But they fucking destabilized the world. Those American pieces of shit. And then they go and fucking criticize Israel, you know? I mean, it's just very hard to, you know, chew that up. It's so unfair, man. And yes, it's just like he says, because they can. Because they can, and that's how the world works. If you have the bigger, the wider, the fatter fucking country, you can do whatever you want. And if anybody tells you otherwise, you can just tell him fuck off. And if you live in a small country, not powerful, no money, no oil, no other, you know, kind of a nature resource, well, you're fucked, man. You're just gonna fucking do whatever they bid you to do. tactical rigging. It's nice, but we're gonna get it with Predator. Israeli anti-Syria propaganda got you. What? I'm from Israel. What are you fucking talking about? Unless you were joking. I am the fucking propaganda. I am the voice of it. All of you are mods now. I forgot about it. It doesn't show. It doesn't show that in the chat app. To me, you're still plebs, minions. Obey or else. Russian propaganda. Where are you from, Russia? Just Moscow? Or something else? Just curious. That is a perfectly accurate quote. You should fucking print it and put it in a frame, man. Right above your baby's crib.
Avenger plotting new course.
Moscow region. My bro lives in Moscow region as well. Mitisha.
We do not back down from battle, but that often leaves us in difficult positions. I could use your aid to counter one now.
Rescue and the horde. Okay. Well, we got a wounded. I kinda don't want to bring rookies. Fuck it. You know what? Let's do a rookies mission. Train them up. Oh, Advent Horde. Let's hope it's gonna be alright. ETA. We can do this. You see, it tells you like skip mission. I don't really skip the mission. I got 21 hours, and this is 2 hours. Okay. It did not skip. Good. Yeah, I've basically deleted the whole fucking game, reinstalled it, and still runs like shit. So I will surgically apply fixes, but no, this is weird. This is the run. We're going with this one. Tomorrow I'm home, and probably until I find a job. Probably for the next week we're gonna be playing some fucking games, and finally I will have some time for XCOM Apocalypse and some Xenonauts. So I don't know if you will be able to catch all of that, but you can always watch the VOD. That's kind of what saddens me, because you know, if I could live in Russia like honorably, with dignity, without being constantly I don't know, looking over my shoulder. I actually don't know how life is there, but from what I've seen and what I watch and what I hear, it's pretty fucking shitty. But if I could, and if it was a great country, I would have definitely went back. Definitely. But I feel like that the way the country is being represented is not its real face. Like, I think that whatever the politicians and the president does does not really reflect the way the people feel. And everybody, that's how I see it. Maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. You guys are from different countries, but the way I see it is that people actually do think the Russians are bad guys, and they do think that the Russians like are fucking crazy, constantly drinking or some shit, and that they want bad things. They don't want the West to survive. They only want Russia or some weird shit like that. But it's not really true. People there do not, most of them at least, except for the big cities, don't really manage that well because of how neglected the country is, you know?
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
Papers first. Is it the truth that almost everyone in Israel has AK? Nope, that's a lie. The Arabs have AKs. They actually do manual, kind of improvised scopes. Call themselves snipers. We use American M4 and M16. Well, I think M16 is out of use. I used an M16, then I used an M4. We used to use the long M16s from the Vietnam War, but that was more of a when you're a green soldier, then you use that weapon because it's uncomfortable. But from what I understood, it was used in the Vietnam because you could row with it in a boat. I don't know why we used it. It was accurate though, but we use M4s, M16s, and we use the Israeli weapons, the Tavor, which is like a really small weapon, fibroglass or some shit like that, that you put the magazine, the clip in the back into the stock. You don't have like a proper stock that is like goes into your shoulder like the M4 and shit like that. Yeah, we got some stuff. You know, actually, though, first of all, my exams were fine. Thank you. Managed to help some people out as well, which is always feels great. And I managed to do my shit. So let's see. Like in about a month, if I pass, I'm gonna get my.
We only have one clear access point to the area. So get to the target's location.
How would I phrase it? Diploma? I don't know if you can call it that.
The whole place is overrun with Lost.
Cardboard. Signed.
After you secure the expedition, you'll have to return to our original
That I passed.
extraction. Don't get
But it's all good. I really hope that I pass because that's kind of what I'm building on. Like that's, I want to keep, you know, advancing in that sphere. I want to learn more. I want to go and learn programming, branch out. I don't really want to work with metal. I kind of want to go into 3D printing, which has kind of the same fundamentals. Certificate. Yes, thank you. It was using an but it wasn't reliable, was very prone to jamming, and had to be kept very clean, or you might... Yeah, we cleaned shit the fuck out of the weapons. They were shit. The long ones, yes. What Israeli army did, they took the M16, the long ones, and then they fucking cut them. Just in the middle of the barrel, which caused serious problems. I remember I was trying to... I don't know how you call it in English, not really configure, but you know when you fire 5 bullets into a target, you're supposed to keep like 5 centimeters spread. And I had this long M16 that was cut, like half of this barrel was cut, and it has a name in Hebrew, and it's basically a cut weapon. It's like a shorter weapon. They changed the stock, and there was like mass amount of these weapons because they were using the American long M16s. And what used to happen is that because they cut it in the middle, there's actually a spiral that goes in the middle that launches the bullet, obviously. So when you cut it, you're not a fucking surgeon. You cut it in the middle, and what happens is that the spiral is always cut in different position, and your bullet will always go elsewhere. So every weapon was very different. So when you try to like calibrate the weapon when you shoot at a target and you're supposed to have 5 centimeters spread between bullets. You can't do it because the fucking weapon goes crazy. No matter how you change it, nothing goes. So I had 2 weapons that I couldn't calibrate in a row until they changed it to a proper M16 that was made from the factory as a short weapon and not a long one. So yeah. I mean, Jews, what can you do? Instead of buying fucking short weapons, they're gonna take your long weapons and they're gonna cut them in half. That's how you make money.
Voy a ello.
How's eating the food I want, going anywhere I want, I don't like some economic aspects, of course, blah blah blah, sanctions, we did lose some of our income, or you can say it's not growing as fast as it before. Okay. Yeah, it's really, I'm not criticizing, that's why I said that's how I see it. It's really hard to tell something about a country that you don't live in, and I don't really look up to media and say that that's how it is for sure, you know, so. But part of me kinda tends to believe that maybe you're from that small percentage that got it a bit better in comparison to other people, but again, I might be wrong again, since I don't live there, so I have no understanding of what's going on. Exactly.
Seems doable.
Yeah, we gotta get to the evac. Gotta save them shekels, yes man. Oh, you said that, but there are definitely a lot of places worse, so can't complain. Yep. An M4 and its wonderful rifle, very solid yet light, feels really good in the hands. It's been improved and iterated. You have an M4 in your house, an assault rifle? Man, I'm kinda, you know, military sucks. But I kinda, and I mean, I shot a lot of bullets in training, but I kinda miss that. Shooting, it's kind of fun sometimes. Fuck, I got a brute. Got a fucking brute in my face. No bueno. Chances to hit are so low, man.
Not too shabby.
Problem is, Nasty Camper, it's not that the US media don't talk about it, the Russian media tries to silence it as well.
Target eliminated. My ammo's running
But
low.
you have everything on YouTube and on the internet, there's a lot of bad shit. Let's see, can this guy get to me? No, he cannot. Shit.
I'm out of firepower over here.
I mean, you can carry a gun if you did like if you go to the range, you can get a license for a pistol. But cops usually don't have guns. God forbid fucking cops had guns in this country. They would shoot everybody up. They're fucking mental.
Well, how about that?
No hay problema, jefe.
El jefe.
Reconoce que ha sido bueno.
Dreco bueno.
On reserves.
¿Y bien?
Wow, 2 brutes. Actually, I would consider that fairly unlucky.
Move into position. Adjusting aim.
A fucking zombie.
Poca munición.
munición.
The expedition has limited ammo reserves. If that turret runs out, the Lost are going to make quick work of them. We need to reach the group before that happens.
¿Te he impresionado? ¿Has visto ese? We're green to go! Hostile terminated. Heading out. Affirmative. Moving out.
Fuck. Oh no. Eris is in trouble.
Voy a ello. No está mal.
Yeah, all the money revolves in those regions. I understand that.
¿Te he impresionado?
On it!
Adelante. That one hurt a little.
You're almost out of ammo for the turret, Commander. We have to get moving.
Roger that.
The VIP is secure, Commander. If we can spare the manpower, we should try to bring the escort in as well. Without the VIP manning the turret controls, there's nothing keeping the Lost from overrunning this area. They're already closing in.
¿Has visto ese?
Did you see that one? Reloaded. Negative. Weapons dry. Impressed yet?
Parece factible. Got it.
Gonna stay with the good doctor there as well.
Whatever you
That
say.
way they might spread their attacks on different targets.
Listo para atacar.
So yeah, tomorrow before the stream I'm gonna apply the tweak to the guns so they will not destroy cover. Just like we did last time. And
Think they got me.
oh shit.
Firebrand is in position. Get back to the entry point for extraction before you get overrun.
And we're gonna apply some performance tweaks. So definitely the performance tweaks were helping. I removed a bunch of mods that were causing trouble. But yeah, the performance tweaks were definitely working. Now that I see that the default file runs like shit.
You know that was good.
Wow. Am I blocked? Nope.
Will do.
Let's run.
Hostile target down. I'm on it. Target neutralized. Gonna need to reload soon.
I'm curious though, not to spread any hate or anything. Just curious of your standing head in. I could ask the same for Chixa though, because like you're from Russia, he is or she is from Ukraine. So do you actually see each other as enemies? Because I mean, the way I see it from the side, that conflict is complete bullshit, to be honest. It's kind of a shame though, to be honest. again about Russian being in conflict with Ukrainians. But it's quite amazing how many people that I know and how many comments that I've read, they like genuinely hate each other. I don't think they even understand what's going on. And that's a fair statement.
Well, how about that? Toss me some ammo!
En marcha.
Oof!
Que ha sido bueno.
Fucking sniped. Let's go.
A ello voy.
Let's get out of here.
Did you see that one?
Wow.
No, that rock and roll!
Alright, man, that's awesome. I think that's really good. Restores just an itsy bitsy type of hope in humanity. And some fucking common sense. I was just curious because I met different people and talked to different people. I mean, let's be honest, I would have banned you otherwise, but I'm just kidding. Nasty Camper would have banned you for me. Oh, actually, wait, you can't because I think you're all mods now. I wonder if Twitch is gonna have like a democracy system where the mods of a streamer can vote to ban him and that's it. And that would be something stupid. Yeah, politics is a fucking disease.
On the move.
Got it. Moving.
Allí voy. Move, move, move! I'm going.
Oh, politicians, yeah. But wait a minute, don't you love your president?
1-5. Keep pushing towards the evac point. No matter what you do, you're never gonna make a dent in the Lost. There's just too many coming in.
Blasphemy, Putin is love, Putin is life.
X-ray neutralized.
Nesty, I think you should call the KGB. We have a traitor amongst our ranks.
Hostile target down. Weapons burning ammo fast. Target neutralized. My weapons ready to engage. Packing it in.
No, that's the wrong fucking agency, man. Not the NSA. The NSA, if they heard that, they're gonna open a bottle of champagne. Wait a minute, we haven't left yet.
No problem, boss.
Wait a minute, where's my doctor? He's like not here or there. There we go. Precisely. So, oh, I have to ask you. The other day I bought a game called Spin Tires. It's dirt cheap. It's like 50 shekels, even less, 41. That's about 10 bucks. It's about driving trucks through muds and forests. What do you think? Do you like that type of shit?
You know that was good.
Not that I'm gonna stream it, I'm just curious. Are you into driving trucks through no man's land?
Copy. No rounds!
VIP secure and in position for evac.
The VIP is secure aboard the Sky Ranger. Let's get the rest of our people out of there, Commander.
All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
We successfully rescued the expedition.
Oh my god, I forgot the VIP escort. It's all because of you, god damn it. Good chat. I completely forgot there's a fucking guy lying next to the car. Oh well, fuck him. Should have taken a picture, might have been able to take a picture next to his corpse.
20 years of peace and prosperity will not be undone by the
Muddin.
actions of a few misguided
Yeah, the way I stepped on that game, there's a new game called Mud Runner, and apparently the lead designer left the previous game, Spin Tires, and he created a new game called Mud Runner. So yeah, Muddin. I mean, it has some cool fucking mud physics, man.
The aliens are
At some point I thought maybe buy
Let's keep it up, Commander.
a few copies and gift them, but then again I thought, like, who the fuck would play that? You know? I mean, I could play that offline just to chill when I'm watching something.
A glorious battle. Advent stands no chance against our combined might, Commander.
Combined might. Oh, we need to, that reminds me of I have the power. We need to bring He-Man here. This asshole one day after I did. Yeah, it was the glorious days of XCOM. Enemy Within, I think. Long War. What are we talking about? Who's the negotiation man? Oh. Alright. Okay. Negotiation. Bad players, and then you met me and I rocked your world. Yes, I know, man. You had to follow, you couldn't resist. Saw this flawless fucking masculine man
Avenger
killing aliens. 200% efficiency, and you said, I gotta fucking watch this more. 5 years, man. Yeah, it's been a while. Can you believe it? Can you believe it that I've been playing fucking video games and streaming it for unknown individuals for 5 years? Yeah. That's what we have in our world. But, I'll be honest though. I think it's kind of the same. I mean, depends on what you take from it. I mean, I've met a lot of cool people from different parts of the world, and I learned a bunch of new things. And it would seem weird to say that because you're only playing video games and you're talking to a bunch of people, or sometimes you're talking to yourself. But I think it's kind of true when you're as a viewer, because you're watching the streamer and you're just talking about shit with people and some stuff. You know, you connect. I think it's pretty unique, at least for me personally. Maybe it's not for you, but I think the internet is a wonderful thing. It kind of cuts through all the politics and the bullshit, and you really kind of, well, not really. You kind of get to know people, but you can't really get to know people through the internet. But still, it's some kind of a connection rather than connecting through the fucking main media of every country, which is usually bullshit. So, yeah.
The
the results of our breakthrough were quite fascinating.
XCOMing for 5 years. If Phoenix Point will deliver, we're gonna fucking Phoenix Point for 5 more years. Still playing the same game. Wow, yeah. It is, man. You see that I don't really follow the AAA. I do own the AAA, but I don't play them. I just buy them to support, and then they just pile up dust. Complete. We got a free rapid excavation early on.
We intend on
Pretty nice.
the purpose of the chip we extracted from you. We'll need to conduct the appropriate research as soon as possible. I will make that our highest priority.
What's WOTC legacy? Tornius bit. Back to the fucking same story about who bit what first, okay? What's legacy? Wait a minute. I think you're talking about the Shan mission. I do own it. I have Alien Hunters, War of the Chosen Anarchist Children, Reinforcements, Shan's Last Gift. Wait a minute, what is the legacy DLC? There's no such DLC. Let me check. There is no Resistance Warrior pack. What? Legacy. Oh, I do have it. No, I didn't play it. You're talking about the Blast from the Past bullshit. Yeah, no. Yeah, in the main menu. Yeah, I haven't played it. I haven't. Yeah. We got it. Oh, it's good? Yeah, I saw that they do challenges daily and shit, but I kind of wanted to finish the game first, but if I keep fucking up the INIs, I will never finish this game. But since we're gonna have some time, we might jump into some legacy and some skirmishers, and maybe if Hedin is up to it, we might do some multiplayer. Could be fun. I remember we played against each other, I think, back in XCOM 2 launch, and I fucked you up with a team of chrysalids. I will never forget that. Russia 0, Israel 1. There we go, clear this. Should we clear this debris? We could clear this for free. This would be a workshop. Here we drop the resistance ring. Yeah. Let's say we cleared this one. I think we're gonna go for the workshop here. Yeah. Boom. Four stories with 7 missions each? Wow. That's actually kind of impressive. Okay, let's start with the workshop here.
Workshop construction initiated.
We do need to nail down that resistance ring, because that way we can start new missions, but the problem is...
Appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineering team, but as it stands, we have people still waiting for an assignment. We can have them working on construction, excavation, or staffing a facility.
Story? Of which story? Yeah, I'm not a I don't know, I never saw XCOM as a story. I just see this hammering. The aliens hammer you, you hammered them. But what story I was talking about?
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander.
A one-time thing. Yeah, definitely. But I have changed. I'm a changed man. You could say. Interchangeable upgrades. Yes, please.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
That might be interesting. Oh, it actually shows you where they found this guy. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't like him at all, so I don't know if I'm going to like him less or more if I discover where he came from. Retaliation.
Setting course for Western United States.
Explains. Okay. Skirmisher with us. Tired marksman. This will be a grenadier. And an agent. 4 HP though. And oh, I can't even build a flashbang. That sucks. Yeah, I kind of I looked into it. I saw the old maps. It was kind of cool. I saw the gas station and something else, I think.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace ready to deploy.
Picked up an emergency signal from one of the resistance camps. The aliens are sweeping the whole area, taking out anyone they can find. We're moving in to put a stop to it, protect as many people as we can.
Humanity rock.
Neutralize all hostile contacts.
Why aren't they jumping down like Ghostbusters? No, like firefighters.
Protect those civilians.
In the middle.
Came in hot and so did we. You won't have a concealed position for deployment.
Oh, we got a night map. So what do you think? Should we keep this mod? A night. Well, it looks like shit now. Because it's toned down. That's how it's supposed to look. Looks like shit still. But yeah, I definitely. Whoa, man, really fucking bad. Definitely need to look into those INI configs again. You know, you see this lens flare effect? It's interesting that this specific effect, well, I've seen it being created by Gem Effects and Reshade. I wonder if the developers just took it away from those. I mean, it's the same injection, I guess, a lens flare. Your screen here. Oh well. It's just some of the, like these specific effects, the Bloom Dirty Lens, you can do through injections like Gem Effects and Reshade. You don't really need a game to develop that. You can inject it from a third party software.
Ça devrait pouvoir se faire. I'm all over it. Moving far.
Vamos, vamos.
Je reste en observation. Je me mets à couvert.
The chosen assassin is moving near your position.
Assassin.
Stay on guard, people.
tire pour rien.
Technically, I could. Where's that bitch? Let's check her. Brutal attacks decrease the will of any soldiers within sight. That's not too bad. Soul Stealer gains health when nearby enemies take damage. Not too bad. Brutal takes increased damage from close range attacks. That's good. And skirmishers. I think she always defaults to the character that you pick with you. If you pick the skirmisher, it's gonna be a skirmisher. If anything else, it's gonna be something else. So I could poke him, but it's a sectoid soldier. There's gonna be only 2 damage, and I don't even flank him, so it's not worth it. Let's open up with the pull. At least try. Okay. And here. Shit.
I'll get him next time.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Bon bah, si c'est comme ça. Loupé.
I don't want to move too close to trigger anything else. So I'm relying on this long range fire. Man, just missed too many fucking shots.
It would seem Advent has begun deploying their so-called priests into combat. Their implants provide significant enhancements to whatever latent psionic energy they may have once possessed.
Will you sacrifice all of them to save yourself? I am coming for you.
Voy a ello. Vamos, no te pares.
Oof, 9 crit fucking wrecked. Let's go. Where is it? Wait a minute, she's here somewhere. I kind of want the loot, but if I separate now, I'm gonna be too far from her. And she will knock somebody out, and then it's just trouble I don't want to deal with. Got an HE. Let's reposition. Let's reposition forward, toss the nade to the left, move upwards and kill him.
It will be strong.
There we go. We might actually try and kill the other guy. Let's spray.
Did you see that one?
24. Yeah, I might try. Why not?
Allez, concentre-toi. Je vais manquer de munitions. Seems doable. Je suis touché. Je suis touché.
Fucking kills me to see so much damage. What? She just flew away. Wait a minute, is he dead? Where is he now? Fucking bitch. Yeah, we're gonna trap her.
Bombas fuera.
Must I do everything myself?
I don't know. 1 HP, I might evac. When you get the assassin on the first retaliation, just fucking sucks. I think I evac this guy. No, I brought no medkit. Brought offensive strats. No sustainability.
On Overwatch.
Lol. Yeah. I mean, sometimes. I mean, you should always bring, yeah, no argument there, but.
Ready to go. Ready weapon. It is
I usually bring medkits when your squad gets stronger, you know? Like, they can do shit. It's interesting. I think she's actually camping from such a distance where she can engage me in melee. I'm curious though to camp a bit more and see if she actually moves around. No, she's moving. You always bring trauma kit? Really? The fuck is she doing? I think she didn't have enough movement points. What?
I cannot be so easily dissuaded. No armor penetration. The elders empower me to fight on.
Yeah, I just, as you can see, I didn't move towards her, so it looked like she didn't really have anywhere to move. We just were here. I think I'm gonna flechette her because I might miss anything else. And she's brittle and adversary skirmisher. He should get all the kills, all the points and kill. 10, holy shit.
You are the only one to have ever forced my withdrawal. And now you leave me no choice but to flee once again.
I also never had that done by her before. Like, she just ran up to me and just fired.
We've heard rumors about some kind of shape.
Yogurt man.
I'm guessing this is it.
That is actually very precise. He does look like a fucking
Don't even think about it.
runny dump.
My failure.
Yogurt man. That would have been way cooler name if the XCOM would have called him Yogurt Man and not Faceless.
Ya podemos seguir.
Let's see how far he is because I don't want him to attack. He is far.
El disparo no ha dado.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Faceless Yogurt. I mean, he could be also melting ice cream as well. Melted or melting. Hello, stop kicking your fucking fellow fighters. Yeah. Can we kill both? I don't know. We should spread out. I think we should spread back. Let's see how this. Yes.
Puedo hacerlo.
Not spread back, but move back, I guess. This weapon actually suffers for weapon range. Look at that. The closer you are, the worse the chance is.
No problem, boss. Shot failed
Scheisse. Let's see if he stands here or here, he might attack me, so...
Need ammunition.
If I roll a 6 and then I hit him... Let's see if I hit him first.
Missed.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, alternative launcher. By the way, did you find? I forgot to. I actually wanted, but I was talking with somebody on the phone. There is, if you go into Steam Workshop, 265800 is the pack of XCOM mods, I think. And you added through settings, added through the mod launcher, and you added that. You add that folder. First of all, it allows you to unload and load the game faster. So yeah, and also shows you conflicts. Pay no attention if you're using concealment fix with gotcha. It is known to have a conflict. It doesn't do anything, just in case if you notice that. It doesn't do anything, it works fine. False positive. I think we might actually need to shoot him. No, actually.
Tactical movement.
Okay, this is actually good.
Must reload.
Ajá, me muevo.
Whatever you say.
He might attack me. He did attack me.
Ya me queda poca munición.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. We're not picking up any additional contacts. The AO is clear. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished. Great job, Commander. We sent the Chosen back to their masters with a few scars to show.
See if we can get a nice
If they decide to face
nighttime
us again,
picture
we'll be ready.
around the campfire. Where are we? No, it shows you. I think you don't have the concealment fix, that's why. It's specifically between gotcha again and concealment fix, yeah. Wait a minute, we just had a nice location by the fire. There we go. Ah, the fucking L0 in the picture.
A charity mission turned tragic today when Advent
Charity mission.
visiting an
Wow.
impoverished border town with much needed medical supplies found themselves the victim of an XCOM ambush. Memorial services will be held later today.
At least we know these Chosen can be killed. Well, temporarily.
Oh, that's the government propaganda.
Hello, Commander.
Well, yeah, some journalists are all obviously paid off, yeah. It is, though, yeah. Chance to panic when encountering a chosen. Anyways, guys, 3 hours. This is it. I'm gonna get some sleep. Tomorrow we're gonna start early in comparison. And we're gonna go for like, I don't know, 6, 8 hours, maybe more. Depends how it goes. I will be applying some tweaks for the weapons. Small arms fire to not destroy cover. At least the early tech. And yeah, we're gonna do some XCOM 2 tomorrow. Maybe mix it up with Battle Bros, maybe Xenonauts, we'll see. I mean, we could just jump into anything, to be honest. I have the time now. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed. You guys have a fantastic rest of the day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe, yeah. I mean, question is, we could fucking set up a date. I mean, you want me to stream it in the morning? Yeah, no, you're gonna be sleeping. I mean, what are you doing tomorrow? Tomorrow is a Friday. Are you working from home? I think you're the only one that actually likes Xenonaut stream. It's holidays for you. No, I don't mind. I could do like Xenonauts from 3 p.m. or some shit, which is like 3, 4, 8 a.m. for you. I don't know. Maybe you're still changing diapers that hour, but I'm not sure. I'm down for whatever, actually. I play whatever I feel like, but I could play anything because I enjoy it, you know? I do want to play XCOM Apocalypse. I'll be honest, I would rather play XCOM 2 and Xenonauts and Enemy Unknown Enemy Within Long War Rebalance rather than playing XCOM Apocalypse, but I could also play that. It's just the controls for that game are very uncomfortable. Yeah, I know. I think if I was to ask a vote, you and Hedin probably only the two people that cares for what I play. You would probably vote for XCOM Epoch. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do at least half a day of XCOM Epoch. I'm gonna be doing it the afternoon, evening, so you could actually catch it live. Sure, why not? And we'll see what we're gonna do in the morning. I mean, I've been promising for quite some time, so it's long overdue. Yep, I'll see you then. What time? What time is it at your place? I think Russia is 1 hour forward. I think you're like 11:24 p.m. in Moscow. I think it's gonna be 4 p.m. or 3 p.m. for you. Oh, we're at the same time. Yeah, we still change the clock 1 hour forward and backwards. So yeah, it's 10:24 for me, so 3 p.m. approximately is gonna be XCOM Epoch, and before that we'll do something else. So yeah, approximately 3 p.m. your time, and it's like 8 a.m. Nasty Campers time. Oh, you might stream. Okay, cool. We'll catch you then. Cool shit. I'll see you then.